Difference. The World of Difference is a program that I know made some of you that I was communicating with via email yesterday sit up and take notice. Some of you emailed me back and said, just tell me a little bit more about this. And when I did, some of you said, wow, this sounds fantastic. So I know that this is a program that is going to make an impact in the lives of many. While the chairman of the foundation, Mr. Michael Stanley, could not join us from New Zealand, and our deputy chairman, Tomasi Vakatora, is away overseas, we're very, very honored to have the presence of Russell Hewitt, who is a member of the Vodafone Fiji board. The Fiji board just concluded its board meeting about half an hour ago. He is also the former CEO and managing director of Vodafone Australia. He has graciously agreed to help us launch the World of Difference program today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me and welcome Russell and Mr. Lionel Yee, the chairman of Vodafone Fiji Limited. Sarah and Rosalind, Vinaka. Vinaka Sarah, Vinaka Rosalind. Russell, as I mentioned before, was the CEO and the Managing Director of Vodafone Australia between 2005 and 2009, and is currently a member of the Board of Directors of Vodafone Fiji Limited. He was the Chief Operating Officer of Vodafone Australia in 2004, and between 2002 and 2003 was the Managing Director of Hewlett Packard. He has also had extensive experience with Computers New Zealand, being their CEO, and he's a very, very passionate and inspirational leader who is aspirational in his view of opportunity and prefers environments of momentum, pace, change, and growth, which is probably why he agreed to be with us today to be our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Russell Hewitt.
Well, thank you very much. That was some welcome, wasn't it? And it's actually my pleasure to be here in Fiji today. Absolutely, I'm passionate about this sort of thing. And actually what we're going to do today is we're going to add to the work that Vodafone ATH Fiji Foundation has already done in the community. And we're going to officially launch the World of Difference, an absolutely great program which we'll talk to you about in a minute. We're delighted that over the last 12 years we've been able to support charities, youth work and community projects in all sorts of areas: education, health, the environment, disaster recovery, and in that period of time we've spent over $7 million for all of those causes. The World of Difference program is actually in addition to that support, which is fantastic, and it actually offers new ways for individuals to get involved. What is this program? The World of Difference is actually a global Vodafone flagship program. It actually operates in 18 countries already across the world, and of course now today in Fiji in 2010. In fact, over 700 people throughout the world have now participated in this program in all sorts of countries, like Ireland, India, New Zealand, Egypt, and Albania. For us here in Fiji this year, it's about funding 36 passionate people from all walks of life who would like to work helping civil society organisations, for example, unemployed youth, or even those holding professional expertise, lawyers, doctors, or skilled personnel who can volunteer their skills and change the lives of others and actually get paid for doing it. This may entail local and perhaps even international travel to participate in community and social development activities. The funds are already allocated and all costs associated with the program are here and ready to go. And this program really focuses on getting funding for the people as opposed to just getting funding for the projects. So how will it work? The Vodafone ATH Fiji Foundation will call for applications from people who wish to do charitable work for either a short or a long-term period. Applications are going to open on May the 1st this year. The World of Difference program is actually open to both employees of our organisation or also candidates from the wider community. And it probably targets an age group of about 20 to 45-ish. Clearly I'm outside of that age group. And this year we're looking for 36 passionate people to work for a 4-month period of time with 36 charities within Fiji, and in fact will be paid up to $10,000 for that 4-month period of time. There'll be a selection process, of course, that will involve matching potential candidates to the right organisation, and of course there'll be several interviews to make sure that this takes place the right way. Successful candidates will then be advised, and they will be announced in August of this year. You know, when one looks at the most successful organisation, I believe you always find committed, talented and passionate people at pretty much every level of the organisation. This also applies obviously to charitable organisations, and we as a successful company over a long period of time want to give back that very basis of successful, fantastic people, and those people the opportunity to build capacity in the charities wherever they can make a difference. If you think about it, the potential is absolutely enormous. If I look at our close neighbours in New Zealand and Australia, we've had terrific engagement in all sorts of areas. Just a few examples that I've been associated with. Therapy through music for treatment of children who've been traumatised and can no longer speak. Supporting a community gymnasium in Wellington in New Zealand for youth at risk, where they're taught development, fitness, attitude, good living, and actually the output of that has seen crime and graffiti in that community almost disappear. The Red Dust program, which you also have here in Fiji and in Australia, has taken people out of corporate life for a period of time, and they've gone to work in that role model charity where they teach Indigenous people of Australia and other countries how to really live a different life. We've had young people in this World of Difference program going to the most remote places of the world and taking care of either the aged or sick children and giving health care in all sorts of ways. And of course working on specific programs to improve the environment, which is important to us all. In short, if you were to project the impact of 37 people, passionate people in a program like this, getting paid to operate at a high level of commitment, and multiply that effect to the great work that's already been done by these charities, it has a far-reaching and positive effect for Fiji. I believe it'll make a difference forever, not only to the volunteers, but to the charitable organisation itself, and of course to those people that they're able to touch in that period of time. I think it empowers and enables our society to be exposed to new things and to learn new skills. I think for the charities that are involved, they're enhanced in the program when new management skills are brought in, organisational effectiveness is enhanced, and of course leadership, which you would expect from the sort of people that will participate in this program. Governance development of existing roles can be complemented, and of course I believe this will foster new collaboration and partnerships in all sorts of ways that today we might not even imagine. Let me talk about the vision and the mission of this. The vision statement for the foundation is to be a foundation leader which aims to foster philanthropic giving and corporate volunteering through delivering groundbreaking programs and engaging everyone to make a world of difference here in Fiji. Our mission reaffirms that the Vodafone ATH Fiji Foundation enables business and people to invest the passion and the profits that we've made back into communities. It's done through providing grants offering innovative paid charitable volunteering programs which encourage employees, their colleagues, their families and their friends to put their hand up and make a difference. I'm sure with me that you will see the benefits of a program like this and what it can bring to this wonderful country. We're very excited about its potential, and I'm delighted to be here to officially launch the inaugural World of Difference program here in Fiji, and I certainly look forward to the very positive impact this wonderful program will bring to the islands. Thank you very much. Now, a couple of things. You'll all be given a copy of this wonderful magazine, Jivan, which actually means life. This actually outlines a lot of the work that's already going on, and this program will enhance that. It's cited in this brochure. And next, I'd like to invite you all, if you can, to kind of make your way, and we've got plenty of people that will usher you through the door, down into the foyer where you entered the building, and there we're going to have a little unveiling which will be a constant reminder to us all about what the World of Difference is. Thank you again.